Hey guys, I'm back after a short break. Honestly, I'm feeling kind of depressed about the current state of movies. I thought this year started off strong with One of Them Days and The Gorge, which I actually reviewed positively on my channel, but then everything went downhill from there. It's been nothing but one disappointing release after another. I ended up taking a break from watching new movies, and I rewatched the entire Entourage series and the original Sex and the City. So when I saw that Another Simple Favor, a sequel to A Simple Favor, had come out, I jumped at the opportunity to review it. A Simple Favor was released in 2018, and I've seen it multiple times. It wasn't a suspenseful masterpiece, but it was decent. For the sake of this review, I rewatched it again, and it still holds up fairly well. Then I dove right into Another Simple Favor. My review contains mild spoilers, but nothing that would ruin the movie if you haven't seen it yet. In this movie, Emily, played by Blake Lively, gets out of jail and invites Stephanie, played by Anna Kendrick, to her wedding in Italy. Pretty much the entire movie takes place in Italy, and I have to give them a big thumbs up for the gorgeous scenery and scenic shots. It's a very bright and visually stunning film. The runtime is 2 hours. It felt a bit bloated and probably could have been trimmed by about 30 minutes or so, but the pacing was okay. The premise is similar to the first film. Someone gets murdered, and we are trying to figure out who did it through Stephanie's perspective. This time around, the film leans more into comedy. I know Anna Kendrick's character was awkward in the first one, and in this sequel, they really played it up. It's definitely not as dark as the original. There are a few plot twists that feel a bit far-fetched, and some situations and reactions are over the top, but honestly, you kind of expect that going into this movie. You just have to manage your expectations. Overall, I thought it was a decent watch, only to find out the IMDb reviews are quite low. It's currently sitting at 5.3, which shocked me. I would give it a solid 6. I would probably rate the first one around 6.5, and for reference, IMDb has the original at 6.8. And I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of Anna Kendrick or Blake Lively. One's a rabid feminist, and the other one is a proper mean girl. I was already put off by the idea of watching two movies back to back with them in it, but I have to admit, the movie wasn't that bad, and they didn't bother me too much. A few times, I thought that Blake Lively might not be acting at all, and she's just playing herself, but I got over it and the movie kept me engaged. I expected to be rolling my eyes the entire time, but surprisingly, that didn't happen. When I looked into why people didn't like the sequel, the top complaint was outrage over a particular incest scene. That's interesting because incest was also a theme in the first movie. So I'm not entirely sure why this one caused such a strong reaction. Maybe it's because in the sequel it was non-consensual? But either way, it's still incest. I viewed it more as the action of a mentally unstable person, whereas in the first movie it was two adults who knowingly chose to have sex despite being related. That film even hinted that a child might have been resulted from that relationship. So both situations are disturbing, but fans seem to be more upset by the second one. A Simple Favor simply did not need another Simple Favor. The first film told a decent story, we watched it, liked it, and that should have been the end of it. Is this one as bad as the ratings show? I honestly don't think so. I'm just so tired of Hollywood trying to squeeze sequels out of any halfway successful release just because it's a recognizable IP. Oh, and let me tell you, this time around, the movie blatantly sets things up for a third one that no one asked for. The lack of creativity in Hollywood is honestly astounding. But to be fair, I wouldn't say this movie was horrible. It's a decent watch if you are bored on a rainy Sunday and have nothing else to do. The scenic, bright shots of Italy will definitely cheer you up. What did you think about the movie? Let me know in the comments below. Until next time!